Okay, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Go.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Stevenson. He'll manage only a couple. DeForest Buckner brings him down. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready up.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From out of the gun, here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Slide to kick off for the Patriots.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 18-yard line.
Check that. Street. Go!
On the ground, Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Now Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready?
They'll run here with Gibson. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. At 8.
Let's go.
Throwing now is May. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now Gibson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he will score. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Come on, set.
On play action, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set it. Go.
Throwing is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 left. 18. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. This one on court, looking for Woods. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And even though he might not have scored, these are the drives that typically end in points. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 49. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's May again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Come on. Set. Dragon 60.
3rd and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
It's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well. Team, he's only able to make it. Yard line.
On the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Give him 16 there and a first down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. It's Dietrich Wise that time with the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Gibson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. May gonna look to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Go! Go!
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Stevenson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, New England.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here
into space. And he will go all the way. Josh down. Touchdown, Colts. Gay to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
24, Patriots 6. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Liking 18.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll find the rookie from Washington, Jalen Polk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Go.
May now on first and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings us 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Set.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Ready. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws,
Let's go now.
you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Ready.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Come on. Set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. To throw on first down is May. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing now is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's to the right side. He's got Polk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A nice play here by Jalen Polk, and here's a guy we saw in 2023, Mike, his last year in college, really have a career year in both catches, yards, and touchdowns. He kind of jumped and burst onto the scene. He can play inside, he can play outside, he has great hands, and sometimes even when he's covered, you can just throw it up, and he is about as good of a jump ball winner at the receiver position as there was coming out of this draft class.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
May to throw again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On first down, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A run with Taylor. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, Richardson. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll go play action with May. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Rodney Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 70 ring. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw is May. This is caught down that right sideline. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw now, May. He's got Douglas going deep. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Warrior 70. Ready.
May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got defense and get off the field.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.